Busyness is lazy. It is the easiest thing in the world to be busy. I've heard that time and time again, and today in this video, I'm going to break that down for you, how it makes sense, why we do it, especially as nice guys. But first, hello there, legend. I'm Mike Campbell. I am a men's coach. I am the anti-nice guy coach for everyday men. I'm the founder of the Everyday Legends Academy, and I am passionate in helping nice guys get past and get rid of their own shit so that you stop causing shit for yourself and for others, and so that you can get more out of life, love, and the everyday, and become a true, genuine, unfuckwithable good man, a legend. So, busyness is laziness. It is the easiest thing in the world to be busy. For the longest time, we have had this idea. We have almost placed an importance on busyness. Are you busy? That's good. As long as you're busy, right? And a lot of people are breaking through this now, and this idea of busyness is, hustle culture and all this kind of stuff. I'm not the first to say that, but it is a lazy thing. It is the easiest thing in the world to be busy. Anyone can be busy. If my 73-year-old retired father can be busy, if you can be busy, if my 3-year-old daughter can be busy, anyone can be busy. I'm brought back to an episode of Seinfeld where George Costanza talks about how easy it is to be busy. All you got to do is just look a little bit annoyed.
When you look annoyed all the time, people think that you're busy. Think about it.
Yeah, you do. He looks very busy.
I know what I'm doing. In fact, Mr. Wilhelm gave me one of those little stress dolls. All right. Back to work.
So what are we going to do? We're going to look at busyness. I was on a coaching call with some of the men in my Zeus inner circle recently. We were talking about this idea of overwhelm and busyness. For me, a long time ago now, I chose to drop the word busy from my vocabulary. Unless, of course, I'm using it in a context like this. Because for me, it doesn't tell the story. It's an easy word. And so I'm not busy. Perhaps I've got plenty on. Perhaps I'm feeling stretched. Perhaps I'm overwhelmed. Perhaps I'm flying and I'm flowing, whatever it is, but it invites me to get to a more accurate description without just trying to bypass something, to actually be honest, to be accurate. But then the word overwhelm comes in, and this is something that a lot of nice guys experience. Why? Many reasons, but here's a common one. Nice guys struggle to say no. And so what happens is we become overcommitted. I'm a reformed nice guy. I know it. And I work with thousands and thousands of nice guys, and I see it all the time. The difficulty and discomfort with saying no means that nice guys are often overcommitted, stretched thin, juggling all the balls, spinning all the plates. And so there's very little time left for you, and you're busy doing everything for everyone else, always helping, always being the good, nice guy. Why? So that people can see you as nice, so that they can then like you back, respect you, and make you feel okay about yourself. All of those things I've spoken to in other videos, you can check them out. But we place this importance on being busy, and so then we end up being busy. We often attach our worth and our sense of self and how we feel about ourselves all the way down to how busy we are, how productive we are, how good we are at what we do. And so if we're not doing anything, I can't have any value. So I need to be doing. This often links very closely to a value of hard work. When I value hard work, I kind of pigeonhole myself a little bit, because what happens is I will make life hard for myself if I very simply value hard work. Now, let me get to this, because that's not saying don't value hard work. It's saying if I value it in the old way that I have, if I'm not working hard, for example, how nice guys often struggle to relax and allow themselves to enjoy life, because I'm not working hard, which is the only place I have value and worth. And so if I'm not working hard, who am I? I have no worth. I have no value. I must make life hard for myself. And that will often look like many things, but very simply, being busy and being overwhelmed. And so what we have to do is we have to detach our worth and our sense of value from being busy, from working hard, from achieving. You can absolutely value achieving things. But if you're going to be busy all the time, you're just going to get stuck in that little rut, stuck in that little loop. And so this is what I said to my clients when we were on the call. It is the easiest thing in the world to be busy. As I said, if my 3-year-old or my 73-year-old father can be busy, anyone can be busy. And so if busyness is so easy, busyness is a state of mind. And if busyness is a state of mind, what else could be a state of mind that serves you? What else could you choose to be a state of mind that works for you? How can I put down busyness without the kind of pendulum swinging alternative of being lazy and apathetic and not giving a shit about anything and not striving towards anything? That's often the fear of men who've placed all of their worth and identity in working hard and being busy. I would put it to you, there's very little risk of that. The work is in the nuance. And so when I asked one of the men this, first of all, what he came up with was effective, which absolutely makes sense based on all of his history and all of his old shit and all of his patterns. I don't really want to be busy. I want to be effective. But then the question is, do you want to be effective all the time? Maybe, maybe not. Why do you want to be effective? What is that doing for you? Where is that taking you? What would that allow or provide for you? I would, if I was effective, then I could relax. Oh, okay. Historically, struggles to make himself allow himself to relax. That might be you. Put your hand up if it is. Okay, so in order to be able to relax, what would that then set up for me? How would I feel if I was able to relax? And where he landed was calm and present. And I think those words and words like that, spaciousness, ease, are very true for a lot of nice guys that we haven't allowed ourselves to tune into. And so I'd put it to you to ask yourself the question, if busyness, if overwhelm, if being overcommitted and saying yes to everything is a state of mind, what can I choose to be a state of mind instead? Calm, present, focused, those spaciousness. If those things land for you, your next quest is to ask yourself, what would those require of me? How can I make those a state of mind? And you can see it's asking you to actually declutter your life, say no to some things, set some boundaries, be organized, plan, so that you can have better use of your time, so that you can start to choose what you do with your time and energy instead of constantly having it chosen for you and you live your life chasing your tail and spinning in circles. Nice guys are often overcommitted and therefore often overwhelmed and often busy. And it becomes our state of mind. If I just get all the things done, then I can relax. Then I can have space. But what happens when I get those things done and I have space and time and peace is I fill it. The to-do list will never stop when that is your mode of being. Nice guys, if you want this to change for good, you have to take those simple little steps. Start today by choosing what can be a state of mind instead of busyness. And then ask yourself and journal on it and sit and contemplate on it. This is an exercise I get my guys to do. Sit for 15 minutes every day and just sit and be and contemplate you, your life, your thoughts, your feelings. But a question like that, what would it look like for me? What would it ask for me? To embody that, whatever that is, spaciousness, calm, presence, and then choose those simple actions every day. If this is landing for you, make sure that you click like, subscribe, all those things. If you want to get your hands on the free resource we have for nice guys, to put that down and start stepping into the anti-nice guy, first of all, and then all the way to unfuckwithable good man, comment below and we'll get that out to you as soon as we can.